Good morning, Pisces. Good morning. I hope you guys had a good night's sleep. I hope you woke up today feeling happy, safe, and peaceful. Thank you to everyone that has liked, commented, subscribed, and gave donations. All right, Pisceanos, happy Friday. Let's see what we got going on for today. Let's pull one of these. This is Dream Interpretations. We also have the Two of Swords there at the bottom of the deck. And yes, I'm feeling a lot better. Thank you guys for the well wishes. It is felt and appreciated. Thank you. All right. I may sound still a little off, but at least it doesn't hurt. So, all right. Spirit. Angels. Ancestors and higher beings. Please help me with this message today for my beautiful Pisces people, my Pisceanos. What messages do we have for Pisces? We got wealth and dogs. For my numerology people, 31 and 12. How do I say this? What jumped and screamed out at me was that when you guys receive or are on some level of status, there's a wedding ring there. It could be like a marriage. It could be financial success, I don't know. But there is some type of status. There's something that you're like sitting on. Like you're looking pretty. Look, your hair is even shiny. You made it in some way, Pisces, and you have elevated yourself into a better place. What I got is once you reach that position, there's people who probably weren't so loyal and they kind of left in some ways, Pisces. They left is the feeling. And I just feel like the energy, like they will come back. But they're going to come back to a person that has reached some form of a status. So do you even want a person that comes back when you're looking pretty, when you have some type of financial blessing, when you have a ring on your finger, whatever this is. But yeah, I did feel that energy that someone that kind of let go and walked away is coming back. I'm going to focus on this dog, which is like calling me. So you see that dog in the distance? I've been staring at that dog, and he seems like he had a leash and he ran away. And then he seems like he's coming back, but he's coming back to something that's very intimidating. This dog over here seems like, they're no joke, right? They seem like, they're not afraid. They like, come at me, come talk to me. Like, I don't have a problem with it. And they're also very loyal because they still have stuck around with their owner. So I feel like there's someone in your life that has ran away, has scurried off. And I say scurried because there's a dog there. They scurried away only to come back and find out that you've been taken or that you have somebody else in your life, and someone that's a lot better than them is the feeling that I got here. Now, for a lot of you, I do feel like this is relationship wise. I feel like once you have another person, someone from your past is going to show up again. Now, for a lot of you that can care less about relationships, if this is something financial, then this could be something in the past, a job that was horrible to you, that maybe they mistreated you. Maybe they didn't appreciate you. They scurry off. They maybe fired you. They maybe did all these different things to you. And next thing you know, once you have received some form of status, they decide to contact you back. And that's what I'm getting here, Pisces. Or you can just really see it for yourself. Because I see you here in this picture of this old man. So you can look at this person over here or this job, whatever it is, and you start realizing just how fragile, just how scared they were. And that's what I'm getting here. Like, this dog looks scared to me. And I think it's more scared of the person that you have become, of the protection that you have in your life, of the people that you may have in your life. It looks very scared, Pisces. You do have someone here or something here that gives you strength. It gives you courage. It gives you protection. And that's what I'm feeling with this person here, Pisces, or this dog here. And I'm not saying calling people dogs. It's just a picture thing, you know, like where I feel that there's someone that's very loyal, somebody that stands up for you, somebody that protects you. And I don't care if this is in the physical or the spiritual realm, even though I feel this very strongly in the physical realm, Pisces. You know, it's a shame because in one way it's wonderful when you have figured out who you are, when you have found your calling in life. It is wonderful because then it's like you meet the people or the person that completes it, right? And then you start realizing the people that you kind of downgraded or lowered yourself to be with or accept things from because you were in a survival mode. But when you're in a thriving mode, you make better decisions and better choices come to you. And this isn't like, it depends, Pisces, because there's someone here that you meet when you have already elevated in status. And I know that whole line, like, be careful who you meet when you're at the top. But sometimes it's just the icing on the cake. You know, you made the cake and now here comes the icing on it. You know, and the best part about it, the cherry on top, would be people who didn't see the gem that you were and that you were about to become. And then they get to see you and then they realize, like, maybe I'm not worthy. Maybe I'm not good enough. Because they didn't think that. They thought it was okay to run away and then come back whenever they wanted to. But it's not. You could see it in that dog's face, Pisces. But, all right, let's go a little bit deeper. Spirit, tell me more. Seven of Wands. Three of Cups. Ace of Cups, one more. And the Strength. You had to go through life fighting a lot of battles. And you did a lot of it yourself. And this was what makes you such a strong individual. It's very deserving of having some form of protection, of some form of backup. Why not, Pisces? I know there's a lot of you out there like, nope, I did it all myself. I don't need nobody, you know, but what if God sent you someone? What if God sent you one of his angels? So I'm getting a feeling that there's people that know not to mess with you because you are heavily protected. You know, you may see this in people that used to say your name a lot and they used to bash you a lot and all of a sudden they can't not even say your name. It's because they know you have a pit bull right there that has been given to you or blessed to you so that you can have extra protection and walk through this life and be who you were meant to be and find your purpose, you know? So I do feel this energy. This is always being on the defense. This is always having to stand up for yourself. And there was a lot of people that went against you. I see that Seven of Wands there. And you were just the one single wand. So you may have been, oh, this is a terrible feeling, Pisces, like ganged up on. What is that called? Like gang, like, yeah, when it's a group, like, and they gang up on you and you're all solo and you have to be there by yourself. Well, guess what? No, you don't. God gave you some form of spiritual protection. He gave you a pit bull. Some of you may have an actual dog. Doesn't have to be a pit bull. But you definitely upgraded. And people can feel the presence of, don't even mention Pisces' name. Pisces is married to the game, is what I heard. No, Pisces is married to I don't know what you're married to, but you're married to something. Or you will get married to something because someone holds you in high regards. For a lot of you, not a lot of you, I'm sorry, for a few of you, this has to do with a husband on the other side. A husband or a wife. Some of you, it's not for everyone. But they want people to know that you better treat my person right, because they do have someone. So they may have been around and saw, Pisces, like other people that were not worthy to be in your presence. So this is for a few of you. It's not for everyone, but let me keep going. I got the Three of Cups here. Some of you may have a person that defends you when people talk about you. Because a lot of times, Three of Cups, it's a celebratory card. Yes, people are celebrating, but sometimes they have one too many cups. And then they start gossiping a little bit. And they start talking too much. And I do feel the energy of someone that doesn't care if, they're tipsy and they have lost their minds. They will still defend you. They will still talk, tell them, don't talk about my person. Don't talk about Pisces like that. I don't know. This could be anybody. It doesn't have to be somebody that you're going to get married to or whatever this is. It could even be someone that works with you, because I do feel that. There's something that you taught them something. I don't know. It doesn't have to be somebody you work with, but you did teach this person something. And for that, they're forever grateful. So they elevate you, they defend you. When people may talk about you or gossip. Let me see. I'm seeing something where there's a toast, like a toast. Yes, I don't know if you're getting Pisces. Some of you may really be getting married. I know you guys are like, I'm not getting married. Maybe you're marrying your job, whatever you're getting married to, there's a toast. I felt that with the Three of Cups and the Ace of Cups. It's like an appreciation of love. It's like, here it goes to Pisces. For this, and the other. I don't know what, but I saw it in my mind. Someone's going to toast you. Thank you, train. Some of you may be going to a party, if this is about work, going to some work event. But I felt the energy of a toast. Let's see. It was not the cool thing to pick up for you. What? Sometimes I'm like, what did I just feel? It wasn't cool to pick up for you, Pisces. It wasn't. Key word. But now it's the cool thing to do. What? So I guess there was a point where people didn't believe that you were worthy of standing up for, of toasting, of celebrating. Now this can be like the same group or a different group. I don't really know. But I did feel that. It wasn't the cool thing to do. And that's a shame, because it really is a mob mentality. Once someone is brave enough to say, please don't talk about Pisces like that, it kind of sent like a ripple effect. And then everyone else also kind of joins in, because they see the good qualities. They see the point, and they start getting out of this mom mentality, and they start really appreciating you. All it takes is sometimes one person to see you in a different light, to see you as worthy of being defended, of being protected, of standing up for what's right. You left. This is an example. This dog let you, you ran away. You thought the grass was greener, right? You thought it was okay to mistreat Pisces like this? Pisces was sad, upset, I'm sure. I know Pisces. Where were you? So, It wasn't the cool thing to do, Pisces. Somebody, when they pick up for you and they stand up for you, they feel stronger. It's like they feel like they're doing the right thing. So when they didn't defend you, I can't put this into words. When they didn't defend you, they didn't feel happy. They didn't feel like a strong individual. They kind of felt like a follower, I guess, or like something was missing or something wasn't right. When they started defending you, when they started give me 1 second. They just felt like they were being their highest version. I guess they felt like they were doing the right thing. They were doing the right thing. And that in itself, I don't know if you've ever, I know you guys feel a lot of things. When you do the right thing, you feel better, right? That's what I'm getting here. Like, okay, that's what I was supposed to do. Now I get it. Now I get it. I didn't get it before. I might have joined in before. All right, let's go a little bit deeper. Spirit, tell me more. Justice. That was not fair. I told you. King of Swords. 2 more. 6 of Pentacles. Ooh, the Sun. All right. You knew these people were not right. You knew this group of people was not right. You knew this, whatever this is. But you still fought anyway. Some people are weak, Pisces, so don't discredit you. Some people would just lay down and let themselves get persecuted or let themselves change their minds. You did not. I don't know in what way you fought back, but you did. You did fight back. Even if nobody else understood why, you still kept your head up. Like, I know I'm not wrong. I know this is something that's very unfair. For a few of you, you could have been brought to some type of court situation that was not fair. And you had to, sit there and hear things that were not true or that were kind of tainted or manipulated into sounding a certain way, Pisces. But you still went and you battled. You may not have had all the resources. You may not have had all the backup. You may just have been you, little old you, Pisces. This was a test. You didn't have this protection at this moment. This is what made you pass. You were not weak. Even if your voice shaked, you did what you had to do. And that's why you got this, all of this, Pisces, wealth and dogs. Meaning you built some type of, you got married to something, some type of relationship, or you will, Pisces. And you got this type of protection. It's like you were elevated in this world. All because you did the right thing and you stood up for yourself, even though everyone was against you and told you no. All right, let's see here. 3 of Cups and the King of Swords. People think they're so clever. Sometimes you need a group of people to figure things out. 3 heads are better than 1. But not if the one is connected to a higher power. Not if the one, more importantly, is fighting for justice. So you can be 3 heads is better than 1 and think it all out and try to figure out a way. But Pisces, that goes to show you that there was more heads that were needed in order to battle you, in order to try to beat you into submission. And now I understand why sometimes they're a little dumbfounded and now they cannot even say your name. Because they know it took a lot. They know they had to be clever. They know they had to think. They know they had to, play these head games. Word games is what I'm feeling. But you said this. But this is what you said. But this is how it... And you're like, F off. Somebody tried to use your words against you, Pisces. You know how people do that? They try to do things like that, Pisces. Give me one more for this. The Emperor. Every time they felt like they were losing control, they huddled. And I'm not going to go too much into more of that toxicity. But I think Spirit just wants you to know how much it took for these people to think ways of dethroning you or taking you off your pedestal. They knew, Pisces, they knew something was about you. Something, you had the right of way. You had the higher ground. They didn't like that. So they had to conversate in ways to see how they can take you off that ground. But you stood there and you fought. Through all the injustice, Pisces, you fought through it. You stood your ground. You held your own. That's what it is. You held your own. No dog, no marriage, no ring, no commitment. Just you. Look at the clothing. And now look at you. Shiny hair. You had a top hat. You had a cigar. You're feeling good about yourself. You should. Because when you didn't have much and when you didn't look like much, it wasn't about how you looked, Pisces. It was your spirit. That's what God saw in you. You had a beautiful spirit. You fought for what was right. No matter how many people went against you. All right. Ace of Cups and the Six of Pentacles. How do I say this in a kind way? Yeah, sometimes I have to watch myself because I don't want to hurt your feelings because you've been hurt enough. You've been hurt enough. You have always been the person that was quick to love on a person. You would give them a lot of love. You would shower them with things. You were that person in the past. You would feel a little bit of insecurity in them. You would help them, whatever these things are. And you were very quick to help, to give all the love that you can. And you still felt very short, Pisces. Because it didn't matter how much you told a person all these things. They just didn't. They just couldn't intake it. That's the feeling. It was not enough. I don't think I said that right, but hold on. I just feel you trying to uplift a person and it just wasn't enough. Let me see one more. The Hanged Man. It's Pisces energy. Giving this person all the love in the world cannot fix what was really going on inside of them. And I'm not going to go too deep into this, Pisces. But I did feel that, and I wanted to let you know that. There's reasons for that, because it feels like you just need to walk away from that. That was an old mindset. That was an old attitude. It used to be the way that you thought if you gave a person love or if you uplifted them, that they would do the same for you. And that's not what happened. Let me see. Hold on. This person recognizes that you try to uplift them. And they also see that they were incapable of accepting that love from you. I don't know. But that's what I felt. All right, let's see here. Strength with the sun in reverse. You're like helping someone's depression. Like someone is connecting more with their higher self and they're kind of getting out of some form of depression. That's what the sun is. The sun is someone that just feels really low. They might be going through some form of an illness as well. Sometimes it's an illness, Pisces. You may be giving somebody the strength that they need or the courage that they need to get out of this situation, whether this is a physical health or something else. But it's like you're giving, there's a strength here. This could be you. Maybe you're also finding that you're pulling yourself out. I know that you have friends in high places, but you may be finding that you're pulling yourself out of some type of illness or some type of depression. You're finding the strength, you're finding the courage to keep going, even though there is something there that is not, it's like sad. That's what I felt. This is sad. And it's like, you're finding it. You're finding that strength. Give me one more, Spirit. Ten of Swords. To live again. To keep living. This is definitely a test. Because you have found that even through some darkness, that there are things in life that are worthy to keep going for. Just because you've been hurt, just because you have some type of, sadness or illness or whatever this is, it doesn't, I don't know, like you just feel like this isn't over for you. Like you're finding strength. This is definitely a test, Pisces. And because you went through some form of hell and some form of injustice where it was just you, and you still managed to find the courage and the strength to keep going, God is blessing you with some type of union, some type of marriage, and some type of loyalty. Because you didn't give up. A lot of people in this situation, Pisces, they give up in so many different ways, which I'm not going to explain here, but they would have. Some of you have contemplated negative things, but you didn't do it. And Spirit's over here recognizing that. So that's why you're worthy. People get the message with you. The Two of Swords and the Six of Swords. They know you are not for play. And they run. Probably to the next person that is easily more gullible. But there is no gullibility here with you anymore. You've seen sadness, you've seen darkness, and you fought. Spirit, what is the outcome? The Empress and the Nine of Pentacles. People may instantly be around you and feel unworthy. That's how I'm getting this. Like people feel unworthy. People feel that they can't compare to you. Or that they can't be on your level or your status. And I feel kind of sad for these people because the reality is that you've had your battles. You're still working on your battles. And yes, you may have love from the universe, love from a person, protector. Maybe you have an amazing job. and it makes you look so dignified and respectable. And so when people come close to you, they feel less than. They feel like they haven't accomplished enough. Some people feel like they need a relationship or a marriage in order to be able to compare to you. This could be other, like for women, this could be other women. They feel less than. I don't know. I think you're going to, unfortunately, it's a weird situation where, you have made it out of some type of, or you're still trying to work through something, but you make other people feel insecure. It's because you had to fight. And you never want to be in this lower level ever again. You deserve those blessings. I'm not saying these people don't. It's that they have to find their own way. If they have a feeling around you or they feel insecure around you, that's something they need to work on. It has nothing to do with you. All right, what advice do we have for Pisces? The Magician. And the Queen of Wands. Ooh. So Queen of Wands in reverse is and I know I was feeling it with all these females. It doesn't have to just be females, but there's a lot of females here. Queen of Wands, she's not so sure of herself in the reverse. She's not so sure. Sometimes she may need to sleep around or, dress a little provocative in order for her to feel better about herself. But you have the ability of turning a hoe into a housewife or a gigolo into a husband, and wait, I'm trying to express this. No, you're not taking a hoe and putting them in your home. If a person is willing to number one, not compare themselves to you, they can transform themselves as well too. I don't know if I said that right. There's something that you offer. I think this is because you've been touched in some way. So it's a way that you can touch another person and you can make them transform or change in some way. So see themselves better, in a better light. If they want to. It's all about intentions. If they come around you with the bad intentions, they won't pick up what they need to pick up from you. They'll just keep hurting themselves. They'll always feel less than. Sometimes when you say things and you're so, I don't know what this is. I feel you saying things and it makes other people feel very insecure. They may have tried to been sure of themselves, but I think you just captivate the room. You say things and it's very true. Everyone is it's things that make you go, Or they can feel a presence sometimes. Or maybe they talked about you or they said things about you, and then when you speak, others can see, oh, that wasn't true. I have this person in front of me and I can see the truth. So that's what I get there, Pisces. So just know that the people that are willing to be a better person will be around you. But it's all about their intentions. If they have bad intentions, they will feel insecure. All right. Let's do career and money. Let's do this one. Someone gets embarrassed when you speak. One more. Someone knows that you have the power of the tongue to change the reality of the situation. I don't know. Spirit, tell me more. Unexpected expenses. Unexpected income. That's what I was about to say. And we are hiring, and we got an interview. Before you make it to the top of the mountain, you have to work, Pisces. And you're going to deserve all your accolades because you didn't just settle for a job. You didn't just settle for a person. You didn't just settle for someone's lie. Like the feeling is like you went after whatever it is that you wanted. You have this job search. Some of you may be searching for a job. You know there's some income that is due to you or that is expected to you, and you're grinding for it. Why? Because everyone has bills. Things come up, Pisces. So there's a feeling here that things may come up. But don't worry. As long as you're searching, as long as you're grinding, you're going to find something. So I feel the energy where some of you are trying to interview and trying to find a job. Because you know that there's some money here that's due to you and you're not wrong. One day you'll be on the top. Some of you have made it there already. It's just a moment, Pisces. But you're right. Unexpected income is here. You know that it's coming. And that's what I wanted to say initially when I saw this. You were definitely not expecting the income that's coming to you. That's what I feel here. You were not expecting this. And it comes one day while you're fighting. And next thing you know, you're fighting, you're dressed a certain way, and the next thing you know, you're not. It's very unexpected. Just keep grinding, keep looking, keep fighting. Some of you, I didn't even lift that on purpose, but some of you, do you see that, Pisces? Some of you are going to figure out that you need to do your own thing. Yeah, it's going to be a lot more responsibility. Yeah, there's expenses that come up, but do you not see the flow of money that comes? It's going to be like you're making money. Like you're actually making money. That's where this wealth comes from. That's where this loyalty, where this companionship all comes from. You have to grind first, though. It's funny, they look alike. I always find people that look alike, and this one has glasses too. It's not as easy as you think to be an entrepreneur, some of you. So I do feel where you might be searching for a job, you might be interviewing, and then one day something kind of hits you, some type of idea, in order for you to be your own entrepreneur. And you get to do it from the comfort of your home, wearing whatever you want to wear. You don't have to talk to these weird people. Very closed off with that hand thing. I don't think a lot of jobs are meant for you, Pisces. I think a lot of you are meant to start your own thing. And trust me when I tell you, it's not as easy as what you think. You're grinding and grinding in a job, and then one day you get this idea. And it happens like that. So expect it to happen like that. One day you're in the rat race, and then you're not. And then you're grinding for yourself. All right. Let's do the Oshos. Yes, I am hearing the line. So much money that your friends turn into enemies. There's a whole new set of problems, Pisces. And that's what I'm feeling here when you do have more money. Unexpected income. You're not gonna see this coming. This amount of money, I feel, Pisces, like one day you're gonna make money and you're gonna be like, I did this for me. This is all me. It's almost going to give you some form of anxieties, like, oh my God. Like, you're going to be happy, of course, but I just feel it like, wow. I tapped into that. Thank you, God. All right, Spirit, tell me more. Playfulness. You're not play. I keep getting playfulness with you guys a lot with this Osho deck. Moment to moment, traveling, understanding. Let's just... Somebody's trying to change your mind or change your opinion about, could be a job or something else, and I just feel like you're not budging, you're not moving, you're not going anywhere. You're kind of writing something out. You're taking it moment to moment. I'll give you an example. Let's say someone is telling you, don't do that job. You're like spending so much time, so much energy. It's a lot of work. And, you're just like, but I have a passion. I'm not playing when it comes to this. I don't really understand what you're saying. So you want me to give up on my dreams and my hopes and with something that God has given me, and you want me to just give up on that? You want me to go somewhere else? Like, I'm not going anywhere else. I'm writing this thing out. I'm taking this to the end because I know when there's been some form of a blessing in my life. It doesn't have to just be about a job. It could be about a person or anything. Like, you just don't give up when something has been blessed in your life. So just know that for some of you who still may be in the rat race and searching for a job, there's only a few of you out there that's still doing that. You will get people that will try to tell you that your own thing is not worth doing. Get a real job. Get something else is what I'm hearing. You can't give up on the blessing or the ideas that God has given to you or the people. You got to ride some stuff out. There's the moment to moment. Inner voice. You listen to your inner voice, Pisces. That is what's guiding you at this time. See, it's like you don't know what's coming next, right? Like, I don't know. But something's telling you, keep going. All right, Pisces. I hope you like the reading. Please like and subscribe, and thank you.